PR is it's a very effective way to be able to increase visibility about your company or get the word out about your company. I think if you look at advertising, it's more of a paid service that you would then utilize to increase awareness about your product. But with PR, you would utilize the media to get your story out, and 80% of what people read, they actually retain.
Really, public relations is a chance for a company or a group to get out and spread its word. I mean, really communicate who it is that they are, what it is that they do, what they can do. And really what we do as public relations practitioners is help those groups or those companies communicate what it is they need to communicate to the appropriate audience.
Yeah, with the press release, you want to take what you're trying to promote. Is it a new product? Is it a new service? Is it Are you trying to talk about an award that you won? It's something that you need to be able to make very relevant.
For example, if a company has a new product that they're getting ready to introduce, one of the first steps is to develop a press release that has the who, the what, the where, the when, the why, the how, everything that they can share about this particular product. And at the same time, then we identify what's the best avenue to communicate this press release.
Wayne Hicks, Senior Managing Editor for the Denver Business Journal, explains some key points to working with the media.
The key thing is to make sure they have all the information and get it to us in a timely fashion. Too many companies and PR firms send out press releases, but the information is lacking, and without all the information we can't make a determination whether it's something that's worth pursuing as a story. Well, we need to have, who can we call, who can we contact for more information about this, because we're not going to write a story taken directly from a press release. We want to know who to call to ask for more information. A lot of times we get people who send out press releases and call them only to find out that they're on vacation that day or that week. So we need to there need to be someone who is around to answer the questions. That's a big thing. We need to know what the local connection is for our audience. We get press releases every day from companies that are outside of the Denver area, and we focus just on the Denver area companies, but we get companies that are in Michigan or Poughkeepsie or all across the world because they're blanketing the planet with press releases, and we just want to focus on the ones that are right here. So the key thing is this is a Denver area or Colorado company doing something.
And if you're serious about having articles written about your business, there are some definite insider tips you should know.
So if you have a new service or a new product that you'd like to tell the media, you'd like to have the media tell their readers about, you want to make sure that how is that service or product going to benefit a consumer or a small business person, so that they would then want to go out and purchase it.
You have to make sure you've got a very interesting story for them. If you just write up a simple press release that there's not much information in there, there's not much media hook to it, they could care less.
A lot of times it's amazing. A lot of the information that is important to us is not contained until like the last paragraph.
Does it have to do with an emerging trend, or is there an increase in people buying certain products, and so you're trying to take advantage of that uptick?
One thing that's important for a small business to know is that just because they think they've invented some new product, the company obviously is going to think that's one of the coolest things that they've ever done. However, to a media person, maybe it's not.
What we care about is what is the news. Is it a company that's adding employees, a company that is adding locations perhaps, a company that's rolling out new products? It's what we don't already know about the company.
You want to make sure that in the first paragraph you are stating very concisely everything that you can in an elevator pitch, so that it engages the reporter.
One of the biggest keys is to really finding a very unique story angle. Again, reporters get all kinds of media pitches on a daily basis, so what's most important to them is you really need to understand the reporter. As a good PR person,